cold, untouchable, a lonely piece of action from another town. I just want to be free. I'm happy to be lonely. Can't you stay away? Just leave me alone with my thoughts, just to run away. Oh, just to run away. I'm saving myself. Strung out below a necklace of carnival lights, cold blue, held on the crest of the night. I'm too tired to fight, so now we're passing strangers at single tables, still trying to get over, still trying to write love songs for passing strangers. All those passing strangers and the twinkling lights, all those twinkling lights sparkle with the wet ink on the paper. wasted. I've never been so wasted. I've never been this far out before. Perimeter. What? There's a presence here. I feel could have been ancient, could have been mystical. There's a presence. Child, my childhood, a misplaced childhood, a childhood, a misplaced childhood. Give it back to me, give it back to me. The childhood, that childhood. That childhood, that childhood, that childhood. Oh, please, give it back to me. I saw a wall window in a laundry, washing the mirrors from her husband's clothes. She had nails into a threadbare greatcoat, a lump in her throat with cemetery eyes. I see convoys kept calling West German armaments trying to pick up a war. They're gonna even score. I can't take anymore. I see black flags and factories, soup ladles poised on the lips of the poor. I see children with vacant stares destined for rape in the alleyways. Does anybody care? I can't take anymore. Should we say goodbye? I see priests, politicians, and heroes in black plastic body bags under nations' flags. I see children bleeding with outstretched hands, drenched in napalm. This is no Vietnam. I can't take anymore. Should we say goodbye? How can we justify? They call us civilized.
Wow, this was intense. This was definitely the most intense so far. This has shades and shades and shades of things, and I commend Marillion for putting everything together. So there were almost 5 or 6 parts, five I think, that in terms of the theme of one song that they put together, Blind Curve, and I liked almost all of them. There were little stories, you can say, small things that were combined together like pearls in a string, and they made sense by the end of it. I like the vocal artistry of the vocalist. I don't know if he's the same one who sang the gentle parts as well as the aggressive one at the end. I'm not too sure on that, but great job on the vocals here. It was dramatic. Everything just, is so enthralling that you want to keep on listening to what is happening. You cannot take your mind off to other things while you're listening to it, although it is pretty long, but it keeps you hooked. That is what is also a good quality of this song. I felt it from an individual experience, it went to societal and broader experience or understanding of children, and it gradually did that, as I did the ascending. So I like how it started ascending from his personal things, state of confusion at times, that he didn't know whether he wanted to be with this person, didn't want to be with the person, then grew up maybe looking at each other as strangers, to him giving interviews or things like that. I don't know about what, but people showing interest in the insanity that he may be having because of these experiences, to coming to wars and impact of it on general childhood thing. So it was a lot of things put together, but they all have a sensible way of being there. It's like pictures clearly telling what they are, although they may look chaotic, but at the same time they have a theme to follow.
Yeah, this was lyrically quite deep, quite diverse, covering so much in so little time. And definitely it seems to be the pivotal song on this album, Misplaced Childhood, with the that wonderful hook towards the end, where he actually, very painful of course to listen to, but beautifully put together, where he's repeating the same line again and again, and literally asking for or demanding his misplaced childhood to be given back to him. So this is the most important song perhaps for Marillion on this album, and perhaps for the listener who connects with these songs also, from one to the other. Kirti said it beautifully, like pearls on a string. So this seems to be a very important song on this album. I don't know the last two songs what it will hold, because this seems to be a lot of what he is getting to. It started off very joyfully. I'm still we've conveniently forgotten about the initial two songs, mainly the second song where it was all about this girl and whether she hurt him or he broke up with her, or Kaylee, and the spray cherry blossoms and stilettos in the snow and all those wonderful things in the second song. So we are a far cry from that now in this eighth song. It's literally come to where it's become very intense, very deep, very sad, little bit depressing, but it you kind of get a gist of this thing. A lot of things are messed up with this person's childhood because of war, because of bad parenting, because of poverty, because of society at that time, the generation at that time. Who knows what is the reason for it, or maybe a combination of all of them. But let's see what the 9th and the 10th song have to offer. Because I thought this would be the end of the album. Now this kind of song would possibly be the end of the song, where he's literally saying, I want back childhood back. That kind of things, all those things that happened, where you could literally be raped in an alleyway while you were going back home from school.
Defenseless.
And I remember this movie called Silenced, wonderful South Korean movie which talked about that. The whole movie is about this little girl who's literally been raped while she was going home from school alone.
That is Hope, right?
Hope, yes. Yeah. So this song reminded me a lot of that beautiful movie called Hope, South Korean movie. Yeah, anyway, let's listen to the last two songs now.